Hi and welcome to this auto-emotional presentation for an absolutely stunning Jeep Grand Cherokee 4.7 litre. This is a vehicle that's kind of going to spoil you a bit in that it gives you such good value for money and it ticks absolutely all the boxes when it comes to a wish list of what a 4x4 should be. Firstly, we've just gone through a sandstorm and here in Dubai, those of you who have witnessed it and been in smaller vehicles or even SUVs of a similar size but not of a better and a high quality build will know that you do get thrown about in these sandstorms quite a lot. But with this particular vehicle, driving it was a bit of a pleasure. It handles so well on the road, much akin to a car as opposed to a full-size SUV. It's windy, so I'm going to try and raise my voice so I don't get cut out by this. However, presented in the metallic white, it's a vehicle which really truly has been so looked after. There is a mark on the front bumper here. Here at AUTOEMOTIONAL, we're always going to tell you whatever we find with the vehicle. As well as that, there's some discoloration to the headlights, but apart from that, genuinely, when we tell you that this is one of the cleanest Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees that we've seen, take our word for it. It really is a tidy car. The alloy wheels there and that slight rake that you get with these vehicles where it's lowered slightly at the front really does make for a sporting look. Even though it's not a 2015 model, it keeps up to date with its current counterpart, and of course it's not too dissimilar from the similar shape monster of a car, which is the 6.2 litre SRT. But this particular car has got a serious amount of paperwork. It's coming from a British expat home and well renowned for taking care of their vehicle. And the good thing is that because it's a full-time SUV and it's not an X6M or a troublesome Mercedes with the air suspension, rest assured that it can get you in and out of the tight spots. And with the amount of paperwork that's accompanying this vehicle, you really are going to be surprised. Upgraded xenon headlights and LEDs even, you can just about make up the yellow filament even in the fog light there. Stepping into the vehicle, it is of course off the remote central locking. It's got a fabulous interior, grey leather, lots of toys to go through, remote central locking as mentioned, plus you can open and close all the doors off the button, off the driver's door there, memory seats and an easy entry and exit system. So what that means is the seats in the furthest position back. When you start the vehicle, it can remember which key is for which driver and it will adjust everything electrically adjustable, including the mirrors and seats, to your one of two settings. Power folding mirrors and Boston premium audio there as well. Of course, we're going to demonstrate everything working just to take you around to show you the quality of the leather and the condition of the vehicle. Cup holders there for your rear occupants and little tray galore, because of course this is a proper off-road vehicle made by Jeep. It's always gonna give you the option of practicality as well. Nice little touches with the tie downs there. You've also got the 12-volt power outlet, the parcel shelf, so if you do have any valuables in the car, totally invisible once the boot is closed. You've got that 60/40 folding split rear seat to make for even more practicality. You've also got this great little touch where you've got this tray which basically pops out, flips over, and if you have anything that you want to put in this plastic insert, it'll mean it won't move around, and extra tie-ins there as well, as you can see just popping through there. Again, warning triangle and a great vehicle, and it's got two brand new gas struts on the boot there, so nothing to worry about. Even the rear number plate lights and reversing lights on this vehicle are actually LEDs as well, and on the key there you can see it will just pop open the glass. So if you did want to get to any of your shopping, it's not a problem. You don't have to open the heavy tailgate. You could just pop open the glass and check whatever you need to be checked, and then give it a good press down chrome exhaust tip there. And again, these seats fold down so easily. Pull a little latch and you'll see this headrest will just drop down by itself. You don't even have to adjust the headrest. And then when you put it back, of course, make sure that the seat belt is clear. Tad tricky to do with one hand. And that's it. And even the seats themselves are actually zip-up covers, so you can actually remove these and wash them. That's how practical these Jeep vehicles are. Sneak look at the driver's console there. Even the passenger seat is electric, and believe me when I tell you, absolutely everything works. The Jeep embossed leather seats throughout, SRS airbags as well throughout the vehicle, making for an absolutely super safe car. Boston audio, the fire extinguisher there as well. Great Jeep car. Very impressed with this thing. It's got absolutely all the bells and whistles. You've got the roof rails there as well. So what you'll notice is when I sit in the vehicle and I put the key on, this seat, as you can see, will move automatically because it's going to allow for the adjustment that it's made on my setting of 1. And again, so auto glass. Now I've just had the car washed, so I don't want to spoil the glass, but that gives you an idea of the tinting there. These are the mirrors, that being the drivers, switch it over, that being the passengers, and of course, as mentioned, they all power fold. Very handy when you're in a tight space. Simply toggle the switch and they'll pop back out. Power adjustable steering with fully working cruise control, SRS airbags as well as that. On the back of the steering wheel you've actually got controls for the stereo, which has been upgraded to this doubled-in sat-nav style with lots of gadgets and gizmos. It's the factory style updated version, so it all fits correctly and it all works correctly as well. If I just pop it on there, and you can see by adjusting the buttons on the back of the steering wheel for volume, it's gonna adjust the volume accordingly as well. The vehicle itself, as you can see, no hazard warning lights whatsoever, and that 4.7 litre engine, it's hard to hear through this well insulated cabin. However, it's just a very nice torquey engine to drive. Again, back to the system, you can scroll through, pressing menu, there's tons of toys on this thing, navigation, radio, Bluetooth, DVD, you can even add a TV, auxiliary, change the wallpaper, USBs, iPods, it's got a host of stuff. And mashallah, a beautiful little touch is that you can press this and see exactly where Qibla is for those wanting to pray. Really nice feature. And putting it into reverse automatically will bring up the reversing camera that's been attached to this vehicle. You've also got lots of menus to go through the setting up of the vehicle. If you want to change the language, display, if you want to unlock all the doors remotely, if the key is linked to the memory seats, flash the lights when it's locked, headlight delays, illumination delays, auto headlights. It's got a lot of toys. And of course telling you the direction that you're heading in and the temperature. Front and rear fog lights, absolutely ice cold AC, and I do mean ice cold. You can't feel it, but you're certainly going to be able to hear it. And believe me when I tell you, this car stays on low. It's literally that cold. Great gearbox, and with also permanent four-wheel drive and four-wheel drive low edition, and manual Triptronic It's just a super smooth gearbox from Jeep, and this is the Quadra Drive 2 system. Very rare feature, and what it means is it can throw all the power to whichever wheel has the most traction. Even if 3 wheels have lost traction, this system means that if you're off-road, it can throw 100% of the power to just 1 wheel. It's that much of a capable vehicle. Cup holders, armrest with lots of space. You've got the cables there for USB and for your iPhone. And this is the most important thing. I'm obviously not going to have time to go through all of this. You've got service history stamped from 0 there. And you have got, when I tell you you've got a lot of bills, I mean you've got a lot of bills. Now, reputable garage after warranty period has had this vehicle, and so it's been the main dealer and then a very famous garage here in Dubai. And when I tell you that every single component that needs to be changed has been changed, there are bills to prove all of that. It's had a service in January, and that's only about 30 days ago. It needs absolutely nothing. It has probably got around 40 to 50,000 dirhams worth of bills and receipts. It's a lovely car. We think that whoever gets to drive this thing with its features, we're running out of time here, but auto dimming mirrors and LEDs throughout the vehicle, as you can see there, including the reversing lights and all the cabin lights, SRS airbags even in the roof. It's just such a nice car, and such a shame to for its current owner to let go of it. It's been more of a family member than a mode of transport. So this absolutely stunning Jeep Grand Cherokee 4.7 litre L is up for sale with us here exclusively at AUTOEMOTIONAL. We look forward to any inquiries that you may have on driving or testing this vehicle, and we know that the first person who sees this is buying this. It's got a full comprehensive service history, lots of toys, and is going to make for a great vehicle. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for taking your time to watch this presentation by AUTOEMOTIONAL.